Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Hominess Plans and I am back with another memory spread. For this week I will be planning out the week of April 17th through April 23rd, and I'm using this stunning kit from AlyssasCraftShop called Sage. Now AlyssasCraftShop I don't believe exists anymore. I think she has either rebranded or started a whole different shop called Precious Little Studio or Precious Little Things, one of the two. So this is an older kit that I got, I want to say a couple years ago. I think it's a couple years old because I had only one floral deco sheet and I made a mistake and I picked up the transparent floral deco sheet, which I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable utilizing transparent deco in my spreads, but for this one, I ended up pulling in some extra florals that I had in my collection. I pulled in florals from Letters to Apollo, some extras that I had from Sadie Stickers, and Paper Trail Plans. So those are the florals that I added, which I really had a lot of fun with because it pushed me creatively. It really forced me to step outside of my comfort zone, and that's something that happens whenever I use older formatted kits as well. It really forces my brain to kind of think outside the box a little bit and kind of stretches my creative muscles. So I had a lot of fun with that. I did pull in some alcohol ink swatches, and those are actually from the Pretty Pink Co, and they're in the colorway Sage as well, which I thought was perfect. It was green and it matched this kit perfectly. This kit is in silver foil in case I didn't mention it before, which if you know me, I love to stagger my foils just so that I don't get burnt out on using a foil color. I know that springtime and summertime lean really heavy into the gold foil, so it's a challenge for me, and I took this challenge upon myself back when I really started getting into like foiled kits and everything to try and stagger my foils to where I could use all of my, like all the foil colors, like alternate between all the three, so that way I don't get burnt out on a specific color because, you know, in the fall it leans more rose gold, in the wintertime it leans more silver, and then in the spring and the summer it leans really heavy into the gold. So I took the challenge upon myself a while back and I was like, I'm gonna stagger my foils so that way I can not get burnt out on a foil color, so that way my love for all things foily and wonderful can stay strong, which I realize sounds a little bit ridiculous whenever I put it that way, but it's helped me thus far. I am not tired of one particular foil color. I don't have a particular favorite foil color. I think they're all beautiful, and I think that is largely to do with the fact that I stagger my foil colors. Okay. So I used the date covers that came with the kit. I did just my normal date cover layering. I did pull in, I have been loving pulling in those foil samplers from the Pretty Pink Co. They have come in so handy over this season. I want to go back to the Pretty Pink Co. and pick up like a whole bunch more foiled samplers because it really does take all of the guesswork out of, you know, putting foil in your, like foil deco into your spreads, because it's all right there on one sheet. So I'm gonna have to go back and like purchase a whole bunch more, because that was honestly one of the best purchases I made, was getting those foiled samplers, because I've been having so much fun pulling in all the different fun little bits and bobs from those foiled samplers. I pulled a bunch in to the date covers. Up in the month section, I started off, I don't know if you guys saw, but I started off pulling in those transparent matte stickers from the foil deco sheet that I purchased with the kit, and I felt it was too busy and too cluttered, and I don't know, I have a hard time layering transparent matte deco stickers over top of each other. It's not as easy as layering premium matte stickers over each other. I don't know, so I took that out. And also I kind of like the simple hanging sign month section. That sign is from Bloom Paper Studio. I just recently hauled those in my most recent sticker haul, and I love it, and I love how the date covers turned out. It's pretty much my standard go-to whenever I pull. It's kind of what I've been doing whenever I pull in the date covers for the kits. I do really like that I pulled in the branches from the foiled sampler from the Pretty Pink Co. I think that turned out really cute. In the sidebar, I just pulled in a bunch of florals, some alcohol ink swatches. The little doll is from Red Lyrics, and I pulled in a bunch of foil deco pieces from the Pretty Pink Co. and Sadie Stickers. If you guys have any questions about where any stickers are from, please feel free to leave it in the comments below, especially if I missed something, because I'm kind of going faster than I think. I have this sped up really fast, and I think it's because my playing with me is they're getting longer and longer, and it's because I take so much time decorating my base. Even though I speed up laying down the base so fast, I still feel like in the editing process, like my videos come out to be like over 20 minutes long, which talking for 20 minutes nonstop, especially about the stickers that are the same old, like the same old routine that I do all the time, it gets, I don't want to say it gets boring, but for lack of a better term, it gets boring. Like talking about, oh, I woke up early, I went to the gym, I did it's all the same stuff that I do every day. So finding new stuff to talk about, this isn't the first time I've complained about this. This is a plight that I've been talking about for heaven only knows how long now. I love planning. It's one of my favorite things. I love laying down the base and getting creative with my sidebars and my date covers, and layering boxes and everything is a lot of fun. But then I get into the day-to-day, just filming the spreads in general is a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing that. It's like, that's my me time. I get to just play in my planner and play with my stickers, but then it's like, okay, I have to edit all this and do a voiceover. And if you do planner YouTube videos, you know, it's not a secret. Doing voiceovers it's a big deal, especially whenever we do the exact same thing every single day, which I feel like ever since 2020, everybody's been doing the exact same thing every day. Or maybe it's just because I'm boring and I'm a creature of habit and I stick to my routines. But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry if you guys get tired of hearing me talk about the same old thing every day, but it's my life. It's what I do. So I completely talked over Monday. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Just the same old stuff. So let's go on and jump into Tuesday. I marked sleeping in, and I pulled in a transparent brush stroke. That is from Paper Trail Plans, and I layered it with a vintage box, and I want to say that vintage box is from My Spoiled Planner. I really like the look of that. I pulled in some florals. That's a mixture of florals from Sadie Stickers and also from Letters to Apollo. The garland is my favorite layered garland from Sadie Stickers. And the sleep mask icon is from Crafts by Towie. I pulled in a flourish, and that's actually an OG bow flourish from Rose Colored Days. I forgot that I had those, and I love them. They're so, like, they're such an OG, such a classic, and I wanted to bring it back to the old school days, I guess, and pull it in. Okay, I marked that I had to take my husband to urgent care on this day. So he had this sinus infection that turned into, like, I want to say laryngitis because of the postnasal drip. And then from that, his ear, like the postnasal drippage caused his ear to completely clog up. And you know how, like, you can hold your nose and blow kind of like and pop your ears like you do on a plane? Well, he tried to do that, and it would not clear. It was like his right ear, his right or his left ear, and it would not close. He said it would be as if you took your index finger and plugged it in your ear, but just in one ear. And he said it was like that for like days, and it was really starting to not only frustrate him, but scare him as well. My husband is a musician. That's what he does. He needs his ears. They're absolutely a necessity. So after several days of his ears just not clearing, we ended up taking him to urgent care to get it checked out. And it turns out he did have some fluid built up in his ear. We were really hoping that he wasn't going to have to get it like extracted, because that's, that would be kind of a big deal, and it's not a major surgery, it's an outpatient surgery, but that was like something we were worried about, was he gonna have to have that? And no, he didn't have to. They just gave him a prescription for some eardrops and some antibiotics to help clear out that drainage, and luckily we didn't have to go through the outpatient surgery of getting the buildup extracted from his ears. So to Mark taking it, that was a long explanation, but to Mark taking him to urgent care, I pulled in some florals from Letters to Apollo, and then the little stethoscope icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that we picked up his prescriptions. There was 3 different prescriptions that he had to take, and they were like pretty powerful prescriptions, actually. Like they were the heavy hitters. So we had to go and pick those up. And to mark that, I pulled in some more florals from Letters to Apollo, and then the prescription bottle is from White Deer Stationery. I marked filming a plan with me, and I pulled in one of those scalloped quarter boxes from Bloom Paper Studio. I love those boxes so much. They are so, they're like the perfect size. Oh, I love it so much. I did layer it with the transparent florals that came with the kit. I want to say that's one of the only times that I pulled in the no, it's not. Okay, I only pulled in the transparent florals that came with this kit a couple times throughout this week, and this was one of them. I marked that I took a nap on this day because we woke up. Well, no, I slept in. Why did I take a nap? What was wrong with me on Tuesday? Who knows? But I took a nap on this day. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals, and then the pillow icon is from White Deer Stationery. And then to cap off Tuesday, I watched a plan with me that Rachel uploaded. It's like a monumental deal whenever okay, so everyone's lives are getting busier because life is back to normal. And so I got really spoiled over the pandemic whenever all of my favorites were like consistently uploading plan with me's. Like I could expect, like, they were the 3 planner horsemen of the apocalypse was Rachel, Tay, and Lauren, and they posted on Sundays, every Sunday, and it was like I got really spoiled by that. And now it's like a rare treat whenever they do upload, so I mark it down in my planner. If you ladies are watching, I miss you guys. I miss watching your plan with me's consistently. I mark it in my planner like it's a special event when you guys upload now. So I really like the way I marked watching Rachel's plan with me. I did pull in a 3rd box from the kit. I layered it with some florals from, I think that's from Letters to Apollo. No, those are from Sadie Stickers. And I did pull in like a piece of branch deco from the Pretty Pink Co. And then the icon is from Crafts by Towie. Oh, I'm on Thursday. Okay, I'm going to talk about on Wednesday real quick. I was up early. I went to the gym. I watched some TV with my husband and his guitar player because I've said this before. All of April, my husband's lead guitar player was staying with us because they were recording stuff for their new album. I marked that my husband still didn't feel well on this day. My heart really went out for him because he struggled. He rode the struggle bus with that sinus infection, and bless his heart, he's still kind of getting over it. Like he still has a cough that just won't quit. It's insane. I marked that I got ready, and I really like how I marked that because I pulled in some boxes from Sadie Stickers. There was a kit that I used from Sadie Stickers last year that basically had the same artwork, and I pulled in some boxes from that and layered it together because it matched perfectly. And then the makeup icon is from Crafts by Towie. And then to cap off the night, we had an event that we had to work at the college here in town. Okay, so now we're on Thursday. I marked getting up early, and I marked it the same way as I marked sleeping in on Tuesday with that transparent swatch box from Paper Trail Plans and that box from My Spoiled Planner. Pulled in some more florals. That's, again, another mixture from Paper Trail Plans and Sadie Stickers. Pulled in a garland from Sadie Stickers as well. The alarm clock icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I got ready for the day, and I marked that with some florals from one of the florals oh no, that's from Paper Trail Plans. And then the icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that my husband had a show on this night, so I pulled in another 3rd box. Is that 3rd box or a half box? That might be a half box. What? Did your girl use a half box to mark something? That's like, that's a rare occasion. I don't really use half boxes anymore. But I really like the way I marked that. I pulled in another piece of foiled tree deco from one of the samplers from the Pretty Pink Co., some florals from Sadie Stickers, and then I pulled in one of those beer icons from Crafts by Towie because it was a rock club that my husband played at on this night. So, you know, it's a bar. So I figured that worked. And then I marked that I watched some TV with my hubby when we came home. And I marked that with some florals, and then the popcorn icon is from White Deer Stationery. And I just layered those florals from Paper Trail Plans on either side of the column. And then to cap off the night, I edited a plan with me, and I pulled in another one of those scalloped quarter boxes from Bloom Paper Studio, layered it with some florals from Sadie Stickers, and the icon is from Crafts by Towie. By the way, any and all of the foil deco is either from Sadie Stickers or the Pretty Pink Co. Those are the main two shops that I pull for my foil deco, and I love it. I love it so much. Especially in springtime. Like, my springtime spreads are just littered with foil deco pieces from Sadie Stickers and the Pretty Pink Co, and I'm not mad at it. Okay. So on Friday, I marked getting up early, and I marked that the same way as I marked it on Monday and also on Wednesday, with a swatch from Paper Trail Plans, a colored midi box from Sadie Stickers, and a garland from Sadie Stickers as well. I've said this before, but those colored midi boxes I don't think Alicia offers in her shop anymore, which really makes me sad. But if you're looking for something comparable, there's a shop on Etsy. It's called Perky's Papery. I hauled them not too long ago, and she sells sheets of boxes that are sized for the HP Mini, but it works perfectly as midi boxes in your spreads. I've pulled those boxes into several of my spreads recently, and they're great. They come in so many different colors. Highly recommend if you're looking for some just plain colored midi boxes to try and add to your collection. Highly recommend. Okay, I marked getting ready for the day. I pulled in a quarter box from the kit, layered it with some florals from Sadie Stickers, and then that jade roller is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I had a balloon event. It was a birthday party that I worked with my best friend / it's her and her husband who own the business, the entertainment company. It's really cool. I love being able to work with her. She's an amazing artist, an amazing face painter. Oh, she's amazing. I marked that balloon event with some greenery from Paper Trail Plans. The balloon icon is a custom that my mom made for me. Pulled in some of those floral hanging deco pieces. Okay, so we watched this movie, me, my husband, and my husband's guitar player. It's called Psycho Goreman, which, you guys know me, I love SFX and bloody stuff and everything. And this is a movie that my husband's guitar player was trying to get us to watch for a while, and it was really funny. It was like a kitschy kind of horror comedy almost. It was pretty cool. So to mark that, I pulled in another notched box from Sadie Stickers, layered it with a leftover box from a Sadie Stickers kit, and then the TV icon is from Crafts by Towie. And then to cap off the night, I just marked that I went to bed way too late, way later than I wanted to, so I marked that with some florals from Sadie Stickers, and then the pajamas icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, so on Saturday, I marked getting up early, that was rough because I was up so ridiculously late. I was up late because I went over to my best friend's house. I was helping her prep airbrush kits because we had a huge airbrush event we were working on this day. So to mark that, I pulled in some swatch boxes, a swatch box from Paper Trail Plans, layered it with a fancy box from My Swirled Planner, some florals from Sadie Stickers, and then the alarm clock is from Crafts by Towie. I marked getting ready for the day. Same old. I marked it with some florals from Paper Trail Plans. I did pull in another one of those flourishes from Rose Colored Days. I pulled one of those in every other day, and I forgot how much I love them. They're so simple, but I love them. Okay, so I marked airbrush face painting at NRG, which I shouldn't have marked NRG because it wasn't NRG that we were doing this event at. It was the convention center in downtown Houston, so oops. But I marked that with a quarter box from the kit, layered it with a foiled quarter box from My Newest Addiction, pulled in some greenery from Sadie Stickers, and then the icon is another custom icon that my mom made for me. She just recently restocked me on those. I may haul them. You never know. Mom, you're the best. Thank you. I marked that we had dinner with the family. We went out to this Mexican food restaurant. It's really nice, like when the family can get together and actually go out, because my family, we were all working together. We were all doing airbrush at the convention center, which was a lot of fun. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals from Paper Trail Plans. The icon is from Crafts by Towie, and I pulled in another one of those foiled branches. I love pulling that in as like a piece, like a flourish, like a springtime flourish. It was amazing. Whoa, Jen, calm down. It's a sticker. Whatever, I'm keeping that in. Anyways, I marked that I came home, my husband and I took a nap because we were exhausted. So to mark that, I pulled in another one of those scalloped quarter boxes from Bloom Paper Studio, the pillows from White Deer Stationery, and then the florals are from Sadie Stickers. And then, okay, to cap off the night, I marked migraine hell, and I have to go into great detail about this. So the night before, I was helping my best friend clean out airbrush kits. And in order to clean out those airbrush kits, you have to run rubbing alcohol through those kits. And if you're not in a well-ventilated room, or if you're just kind of stupid like I am, and you point the airbrush gun at yourself and pull the trigger back without realizing it, and rubbing alcohol goes straight up your nose, you're going to wind up with the world's worst headache. It was, okay, I'm prone to chronic migraines anyways. It runs in my family. I get them from my mom. I get them from my dad too. It happens. This particular migraine scared me. It woke me up from, like I said, I took a nap and this migraine woke me up. Like I woke up and I felt like my brain was literally caught in a vice. Like it was throbbing inside of my head. I couldn't move. I couldn't get comfortable. I panicked. I called my dad out of sheer panic. It was insane. I ended up having to take a bunch of medication and just lay there and put an ice pack over my eyes. And it was legit scary. And that's saying something because I have been through some migraines. I would not wish that on anybody. If you've ever had a migraine, you know what I'm talking about. The room, like I had tunnel vision. I had a cold sweat. It was awful. It was literally 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Oh, it's probably the worst migraine I've ever had. But anyways, on Sunday, I got up early, got ready. My husband and I had a balloon and airbrush event, which it was kind of chilly on this day. We were at a country club, which it was actually pretty nice because I had such a migraine. I was up really late. This was actually a very chill gig, not very busy, which I was thankful for. My parents invited us over for some prime rib, which is always so tasty and wonderful. And then to cap off the night, we just watched TV, me and my husband together. So yeah, this is the finished spread. Here are my leftovers along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well. I'm sorry if this plan with me was like rambling all over the place. You guys are the best if you made it this far. Yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.